like to call buying or selling. Normally we'd have Crash Clark and Francesca Amaker, and you brought your money in from home.
You know I did.
Look at that. You make sure you spray it down before you bring it back into the house. You know, we got this virus going on, so yeah, all right. All right, so Francesca, you're going to want to hear her comments to these stories right here. Okay, we got some good ones for you too. All right, want to know if you're buying into it or whether you're selling the idea. Okay. Let's get the first one right here, and this is a story we talked about yesterday. Short-lived season here. The Miami Marlins calling a timeout on its season after about half the team tested positive for coronavirus. Monday, 14 players and coaches tested positive, followed by 4 more on Tuesday, prompting the MLB to pause the Marlins season until next Monday. But some fans and players are saying that the league should uphold the 14-day quarantine for safety measures, and players, you know, they have to test negative twice within a 24-hour period before they can return. But with coming back Monday, that seems a little bit short. So buying or selling that the Marlins should take more time before coming back to the field of play?
I am buying the fact that the Marlins should take more time before coming back to the field. Fauci was on the news yesterday, and he said, honestly, he does not see sports for 2020. And he said he knows his words are going to get misconstrued. I probably just misconstrued them. But it is not smart, especially asking them to come back Monday. It's not even a full 14 days. Chesley, this is just not smart. This is just not smart.
I don't think so as well. Now, they're bringing in some other players, but you're still going to need, I mean, over half the team is gone, so I don't know how they're going to do that. Plus, it has affected other teams as well, so it's a big mess, folks, big mess. All right, ready for the next one?
Yeah. All
right, now this one's right up your alley right here. I really want to hear what you have to say about this one. All right, so when selecting a doctor, could seeing them in a bathing suit on social media sway your decision to go to them? That's what one study concluded as describing a bikini photo as unprofessional content. And now those doctors, both men and women, are responding on social media, of course, by posting themselves in a bathing suit, holding cocktails, and you know, that's their own little protest. Keep in mind, this was a mostly male-led study or research. Buying or selling that seeing your doctor in a swimsuit would sway your decision to go to them for your medical needs. Buying or selling, Francesca?
This one's really near and dear to my heart, and I say that because I saw this study earlier this week and was absolutely appalled by it. I mean, you can't have on a bikini and sip a cocktail and also save a life at the same time. That's the amazingness about a woman being so dynamic and being able to do those things at the same time, and be so versatile. It bothers me that it's your problem as a man that you would over-sexualize someone so much to where you feel that they can't adequately use their intellect and be sexy at the same time. That falls on you. It doesn't fall on that person. So we have sexy doctors, we have sexy dentists, we have sexy news anchors who know how to do, you know, who know how to do 2 things at once. But that does bother me, and that's the problem. And I'm glad that this boycott or this protest is happening, because it does show that, shoot, even in research, we got too much male domination.
And see how she was pointing at me? I wasn't a part of the study. I was not a part of the study.
Sure you weren't.
Let's get the last one here. All right, think of Christmas in July, especially if you were planning on buying certain board games because of the previous COVID shelter in place. Some orders, like Hasbro's board games like Scrabble, Jenga, Twister, are scarce now. All right, adding to factory shutdowns, the company says it's hard for them to keep up with the demand because everybody wants those games now because you got to stay in place. So they're saying that they're going to bounce back strong during the holiday season. But I mean, if things stay like they do, I don't know. Buying or selling that by Christmas, the demand for these board games will still be in place. Now that people can't get them, they'll come up with other things to do. So you think the demand will stay in place?
Absolutely, Chesley. I am buying this one 100%. We just said yesterday Google isn't having their workers come back. Their 200,000 workers come back until July or June 2021. So we need as much Monopoly and Twister and Uno as possible, because now people are kind of going back to the 1990s where you used to just be face-to-face instead of on your phone, you know? This is great.
Well, I mean, if it stays like it is now, they can't get in there to even make those games. So.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
They'll come up with something. There's going to be a Twister on your phone where you just put a whole bunch of phones down and it's going to turn red and blue. It's America. We make money from a distance and remotely.
Ingenuity, folks, at its best. And again, I had nothing to do with that previous study. All right, well, let's take a look at our forecast, folks. We are looking at